Hi everyone, welcome back to another workout. Today we're going to be focusing on our forearm planks, but before we do that, we're going to hit the obliques as well with some reclined positions. So we're going to start today on all fours. And let's do a cat-cow. I always love warming up the spine first. So you're going to arch the back, look up, and round the spine, bring your chin to your chest. And again, arch the spine, look up, round the spine, really feeling like you're curling that tailbone up. And the last one, breathing in, looking up, feeling like the front of your chest is opening. Exhale, rounding the spine all the way back up. Now I want you to activate the sides of your body. So this is like a tail wag position. So I'm going to cinch my waist. You could actually see it crunching in and then heading over to the next side and doing it on the next side. So it's sort of like a tail wag. You're just looking over the side of your body and you should physically feel like your sides are cinching in. And this is just to get that awareness and that feeling in our obliques. Let it cinch in. One more on each side. Good, and come all the way back down. We're going to start on our backs now. So head down into a reclined position, feet bent and your knees bent, feet on the floor. Hands behind your head. We're going to start with some curl ups. Interlace the hands behind the head, breathing in. On the exhale, curling up, pulling that belly button straight down towards the floor and back down. Let's do a few of these center curls. Thinking about nodding the chin, really lengthening the back of your neck and curling all the way up. Give me about 3 more and then we're going to take it to the obliques. Good. Now each time you curl up, you're going to rotate to one side. So as I curl up, I'm going to rotate my torso towards the right and lie back center. Then I'm going to curl up, rotating towards the left, lying back center. Curling up to the right, center, left, center. And you don't even have to go all the way down. You could start making it a continuous movement. Just reaching to each side. Reach in, and then we could speed it up just a little bit to feel that waist working for the last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. We're going to take some toe taps now. So we're going to bring our knees into tabletop position, making sure that we exhale deeply, feeling that belly pull straight down towards the ground. We're going to inhale to prepare. On the exhale, curling up and letting your toes tap and lift. So the point of this is to create that hinge and load your abs so that your abs have to work. So you don't have to go all the way. Going all the way down can pull your pelvis into more of an arched position. And we don't really want that. So if you feel like you're going down and it's arching, just lay off on your range. Good, let's go for about 3 more. 2. Last one. And come all the way back down. We're going to do something similar, but more towards an oblique variation. So bring back those knees to tabletop. We're going to curl up, rotate towards the right. Stay in that rotation and let the knees tap up and down. So another great modification, if you want to tap a little bit deeper, is to just slightly open up the knees. And from the time you hit that small external rotation of those knees and those hip sockets, the load gets just a little bit easier, but you still get a good enough range. Try not to just hang out in this spot, but really rotate so you get deeper and you feel that oblique turning on more and more. Let's do about 3 more, and then we're going to hit that next side. And 2. Last one. And center yourself and all the way down. Good, guys, right. Let's get ready to go to the next side. Bringing those knees in tabletop position, breathing in. On the exhale, rotate into the left, and let's go again. So you want to keep rotating with each time that you tap those toes down. You think about just getting a little bit higher, more of the right shoulder blade coming off the back of the mat. Good, give me 4 more. 3, 2, last one, center, and all the way back down. Very good. We're going to take it to a half bicycle. So half bicycle is where you focus more on one side. So taking a deep breath, we're going to rotate towards the right, letting the left leg extend all the way out, then looking center and lying back down. We're going to stick to this side for about 7, 3, 4. Make sure that belly is sinking all the way down. 5, 6. On the last one, we're going to hold it out there. This one could get a little bit tough. You can either just hold it here or see if you could send that right leg out and in. And again, you're maintaining that rotation. From here, after about 4 more, we're going to take it to a full bicycle in 3, 2, and let's hit that full bicycle, rotating towards each side for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, ooh, it's burning, 2, and rest. Very good job. We're going to do this entire thing on the next side, and then we're back into an all-fours position, heading straight into our forearm planks. Breathing in, bringing one knee up, the other knee up, and as you curl up, rotate to the left, shooting your right leg out, and coming back to center. And 2, 3, keep going. 4, keep your hands properly interlaced behind the back of your neck. Give me about 3 more, and then we're going to take those extensions of your left leg. Good, last one. Everybody curl up, hold it there. The left leg extends out. You draw it back in, out, and in. You really feel the oblique turning on. Try to keep those legs as straight as you can get them. We're going to take that bicycle in 4, in 3, in 2, last one, bring it in, rotate continuously, let's go, 10, and 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, almost there, 2, and 1, whew. It is burning. I feel it all the way in my core. You could take 3 deep breaths before we come up, breathing in. On the exhale, letting everything draw in towards the center. Breathing in. Exhale, draw back to center. Last one, breathe in. Exhale deeply. Very good job. We're going to rock ourselves up and come into our forearm plank series. So in the forearm plank, you want to make sure that you form a stable tripod for your body. So you interlace your hands, shoulders in line with the elbows, and you form that nice triangular base. First move in our forearm plank is going to be toe taps. So you're going to hold that forearm plank position, tap one leg out towards the side while maintaining that stable core. Now at any point in time when we start moving around different parts of our body in the forearm plank, you can feel free to just hold it for a little bit. So let's go together. We down into that forearm plank. Try to keep your hips nice and low, stable. And let's begin with the toe taps. Tapping one leg out to the side. And the point of this is to see, could you really stabilize your whole upper body and your core, and maybe drop the hips just a little bit lower. I also have the tendency to keep like lifting my butt up. And it's only when I look back at myself, like at videos, I see it and I'm like, oh, I thought my form was so good. But sometimes it helps to just go just a little bit deeper. Good, and we keep going. Let's do 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and come all the way back down. Our next move in the forearm plank is to bring our knees more of a 90 degree towards each tricep. So when my hands are down, my triceps are towards the back of my arms, and I'm really trying to drive each knee. This is called the Spider-Man forearm plank. I'm trying to drive each knee into that tricep position. So let's go. I think we can aim for about 12. We don't have a timer today, so we're just going based off of feeling. And I can't count, so let's try and count this one together. Down into the forearm plank, tucking those abs in nice and deeply, as low as you can get, and let's go. 12, 11, and you're thinking about cinching that waist. 9, 8, 7, we're almost halfway there. 6, 5, keep your lower abs tight in 4, 3, 2, last one, and rest. Good, we're gonna go more for our obliques now, more for rotational action. So what I want you to do is go into that forearm plank. We're gonna rotate to your right oblique. That means that the right hip is dipping down. 10 times full range, and then we're gonna take it to a faster pulse, and then repeat that on the next side. So we're back into our forearm plank, and we're gonna rotate the hips to the right and center. Right, center. 3, 4, 5, really lengthen the body. 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, you're gonna pulse it there for 10, 9, 8, 7. It's a little bit faster. 6, feel it cinching. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And drop your knees down for a quick second. We're not resting for too long. We're gonna hit the next side. So extend your legs back out and let's hit it. 1, 2, 3, 4, to the left. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, almost there. 10, hit that pulse. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Good job. Those pulses always get me. Now let's go straight into our forearm plank circles. So you're going to think about your core as a unit, and your core is circling down, almost as if it's going like a little clock. It's hitting the 3, 6, 9, 12, and then you're going to do that opposite direction. After this, we're just going to aim to hold our forearm plank for a little bit, and then we're going to move on to our forearm side planks. So let's go for those circles. I want to aim for about 10 in each direction. So we're down on the forearms, and we will start. Pick any direction. 2, 3. We're going to try to do this right after the other. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and reverse. 10, 9, 8, try to keep the neck long. 7, 6, 5, 4, almost there. 3, keep going. 2, and 1. Good, you could stretch out, take a little child's pose. And then our forearm plank hold is coming up now, and that's just for really you to tighten up your form a little bit. Think about suctioning those lower abs like a corset, everything wrapping towards the center, really pressing up through that strong tripod base and holding it nice and tight. So let's go. Interlace the hands, breathing in, extending one leg out, the next leg out, lowering down, tucking the abs in deeply, and we're just gonna hold. mentally counting about 30 seconds. But for you, just try to take 10 deep breaths. As you breathe, try to really think about keeping the abs tight. Breathing in through the ribs, really pulling in those abs. We should have 15 more seconds left before we head to our side planks. Five seconds left. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All we have left is our forearm side planks. So you're going to go down towards the mat, reaching the arms into a forearm plank position, where again you want the shoulders in line with the elbows and the elbows in line with the wrists, and that forms a really stable base for you. So options for the side plank, you can always modify. So modified, I will show you, is pressing those hips forward, keeping everything in line with your body and extending that back leg, well, that top leg out. So this is a nice little modified side plank where my bottom knee is down to the ground. So let's just do a few of these first to just warm up into it. So we lifting and pressing up. And you squeeze in your waist, trying to feel like a banana shape is lifting you up from this side for 5, 4, 3, 2. You're gonna hold this last one at the top, reach the top leg and the top hand out and try to hold this starfish position for 10, 9, almost there, 8, 7. You could always put this hand down on the ground, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and tap it down. Come all the way out of it. You could give that forearm a little shake out if you need. You're gonna try just one more in this position and you're gonna give me a little bit more energy through the arm and the top leg. We're gonna take it into crunches. So let's go, we're almost there. This is gonna be a nice quick workout. You can get it done, feel really good. So you're gonna extend that top leg out and we're gonna crunch it in. So let's try to go for about 10. So I'm already at 8 and 7. You crunch and then you lengthen. And 6, 5, 4, keep going, 3, tuck those abs in, give me 2 more. And the last one, and rest. Whew. That one creeps up on you. Okay, now we're gonna aim to hold a forearm side plank, and then you're gonna give me dips towards the end. So you have the option to do this modified version as well, or you have the option to go into a full forearm side plank today, which is what I'm gonna be showing. So give that shoulder a little shake out if you need to. Let's just hold for 10, and then pulse for 10. We're almost at the finish line. All we have is this on the next side. So we're gonna breathe in, take a big breath. On the exhale, press your hips up. Hand could come up to the ceiling or it could rest onto the mat, but we're just gonna be holding it for 10, 9, we're gonna pulse at the end, right? 8, 7, I want you to have that in your mind. 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's start the pulsing. 10, like a string is pulling you up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Give that arm a little shake out. Sometimes you tend to feel it a lot more in the shoulder than the obliques, and that could just mean that either a little twinge of the alignment needs just a little bit fixing, or that just means that the upper body is getting more of a workout, because that might be just a little bit on the weaker side in terms of like holding a forearm side plank, which is balancing your body weight on one arm. So it definitely is an upper body workout. So don't be alarmed if you feel like your shoulder or your upper body is burning more, because that is part of it. Okay, let's go to the next side. You're gonna press your body up. You wanna think of your body being in line. So everything is in line, your knees, and then all you do is extend your knees and the rest of your body, extend out. And we're just gonna hold this here. Make sure we have a good alignment and just start dipping down and pressing all the way back up. Dipping down, back up. 3, we're gonna do that static hold just now. I'm just gonna adjust. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold this last one, extend the arm and the leg. You could try to do it overhead so it becomes one long shape. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and tapping it back down. Very good. Check out that forearm. We're going to be taking it to that side crunches. So extending the top arm, extending the bottom leg, and trying to see if you could crunch everything in and then lengthen, because the lengthening is also part of it to really stretch out those abs. So let's come into the alignment again. Your knees in line with your hips, in line with the forearm, and let's extend everything out and crunch in for 10, and reach. 9, almost there. 8, 7, 6, 5, extend. 4, reach. 3, 2, push those hips forward and rest. Very good. For the last 2 moves, you could feel free to just take that forearm side plank modified version, hold it, and then take the pulses, or we can go straight to that full forearm side plank. That is the end of our workout after this, so maybe you can give me a few more minutes of your time, seconds, don't worry, it's not going to be minutes, and let's get into the last exercise of the day. Press those hips up. We're going to hold that forearm side plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, lengthen your body, 5, 4, 3, 2, and pulse up for 10, finish strong, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Very good job. Let's come into a kneeling position. And let's give the arms a little love. They did a lot of work today. So we can just circle the arms up and around for 5, 4, 3, just let it be nice and loose. 2, 1, oops, and reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. I want just one puppy stretch and then we're out of here. You're going to come into that all fours position, but reach your upper body a little bit further and just melt the chest down. And very slowly come all the way back up. Just interlace your hands towards the top. Stretch over towards one side. Other side, and that's it. You are done. Thank you for joining me for this workout, and I will see you soon. Bye.